Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Ooh, smoke, of course, is coming right in my face.
It does that to you all the time. So,
I
how
know.
is the weather in Tennessee? Good morning.
You
Good
know,
morning.
it is gorgeous. Absolutely. Yesterday I got up to about 72, and I think
Oh,
today is supposed to be mid to upper 70s. And
that's it.
tomorrow, and then the next day, I think it starts going way down again. Hi, Sarita.
Oh, hello, sweetie. Yeah, as long as it doesn't get into the 80s, it's too early for that there
Yeah, no,
because
they
you don't want it to get hot.
haven't said that yet. Hopefully not.
Good.
That's too much. Yeah, today's supposed to be 75. Tomorrow's 76. Then it goes down to the 60s again, and then it gets really cold next week. Yeah, not good. Monday is not my favorite day. But then then it goes up to the 60s, so I'll survive that.
Yep.
As long as I have electricity, I'll survive it.
And you missed it last night. Miss Pam was in the house last night. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Miss Pam was in the house.
yeah. Of
Yes,
course, the night I couldn't come. I mean, I
I
could have come,
know.
but I was so wiped out that I had done a bunch of readings and then went over to my son's house to watch my youngest while he took the oldest fishing, and I offered to make dinner for them, and so I was pretty exhausted when I got home. I knew I wouldn't make it. Plus, it's an hour later instead of
Yes.
you
Yes.
know, so that weighs into my energy here.
Yeah, even if you could come in for a half an hour, for the quick rounds, that's always
Yeah,
good. So,
yeah, and that may be all I get to do from now on, just because the time.
yeah.
Hey there,
So,
guys.
hello,
Hi,
Kim.
Rita.
Welcome. It's Pam. I just switched to yeah. Okay. So, yes, I saw that. And it's like, hi, Pam on both sides.
Said Pam, and then she went to the other one.
Yep. Well, so we
Uh,
got two Pams in there. And
well,
Kim is here.
Alan,
Yay. We miss Kim too. She hasn't been in for a while as well. And
I hear.
yeah, and Brenda and Corinne. I mean, there's so many people we miss. And yes, of course, we do miss Libby, but but she's with us. Just so everybody remembers. Don't forget Libby. Hi, ladies. Hello, Christine. Saw you
Hello.
yesterday. Yay. Um, Joyski is in new and Sarita. Yeah. Okay. You're coming in. M.
Wonderful.
Hello, M. I'm not sure who M is.
Yeah.
And
M,
it's
do
a
you want to be
small
called
M.
M, or do you want to give us a name and where you're from?
Yeah.
Libby popped up. Oh, cool.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I pass by her picture all the time. And of course, she's part of Riot Warriors. So it's always good to see her. But yeah, it's Mina from Pakistan. Whoa. Hello, Mina.
Me.
Welcome in. Have you been here before?
Love
I don't know.
newbies.
My kids' basketball school keeps me from joining, but I have been working with Lester on Monday to try and keep my skills sharp. Oh, great! Very
Wonderful.
good.
That is
Wow,
awesome. Yeah.
that is great that you guys are doing that. Love connections. I mean, how we have connections with all of our community. I love it, love it, love it. Yeah. Okay, so what were you planning on telling us today? New on the channel. Okay,
Well, yeah,
you are on the list.
I didn't get the astrology here.
Hmm.
Because decided not to come on. And but what we can talk about is last week we referred to the Saturn Neptune midpoint. And midpoints, there are midpoints in all planetary relationships. And I did find out how to calculate them. I don't know the meaning of each one of them. For instance, we talked about what the Saturn Neptune midpoint could mean. Doesn't mean it will always mean that, but that it can be. If anyone wants to practice with me on Friday evenings, I could
And she,
probably.
remember, she's East Coast. So she's Eastern daylight time.
She's an
So
hour
she's
ahead.
an hour, right. She's an hour ahead of you.
I see. I might be able to do that on Fridays. Just kind of depends on my kids.
Yeah.
My whole life seems to depend on them. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we were talking about midpoints.
Okay.
To calculate a midpoint, you take whatever, like, since we're talking about Saturn, Neptune, I'll refer to that. You look in your natal chart and you find where your Saturn and Neptune are. Okay. I'll take mine as an example. My Saturn is in Sagittarius and my Neptune is in Scorpio. So what you do is the beginning of the chart when it comes to what degree a planet is in. For instance, each sign has 30 degrees. Okay. So Aries starts, the first degree of Aries is the beginning of the chart. Each sign has 30 degrees. Okay. So I would take, for me to calculate it, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, then comes Scorpio. So Libra. So we're up to 7.
Mm-hmm.
7 times 3 is 21.
21.
So
Yeah.
we're talking about 210 degrees when we get to
Okay.
Scorpio. And you take 210 plus whatever degree it's at. So I'm just going to, I don't know exactly, but let's say it was 20. It would be 230 degrees. Okay. So you
Okay.
write that
Got it.
number down. Then you find out where your Neptune or your next planet is, and you find out how many degrees it takes to get to that. So I'm just going to grab a number. Let's say it's 300. Okay. Then you add them together and divide them by 2. So it would be, for me, let's just grab numbers and say 500. What did I say? 530.
30. Yeah.
So I would divide that by 2, which would be 265.
Right.
Then I go to the chart again, starting at Aries first degree, and I go to where 232, or what did I say? 235 would be,
35.
or
Mm-hmm.
65. I'm sorry. 265.
65. You're right. I'm sorry.
Find out where the 265 degree mark is, and that is my midpoint between Saturn and Neptune. Now, you can do that for any planetary conjunction if you want to find out where the midpoint is. And midpoints have meanings, okay? Unfortunately, I am, as many years as I've been studying this, I haven't gotten to the point of understanding the midpoints other than the one we talked about.
Right.
So that's how you calculate it. Um, there is a way to just put in your information to let the calculators do it. I always refer people, if they want to do their own chart, to go to Astro Cafe, because they have a calculator for your natal chart where you have to put in your information. Now, I will tell you, you have to know your time. Well, you don't have to, but it will make a big difference if you know the time and you put it in correctly. Okay. We found that out. So
Yeah.
if you don't know, if some people's, at our age, not everybody has the time. At that, when you don't have the time, you put in noon halfway through the day and see where it lands. Okay. Um,
Mhm.
Astro Cafe also has a separate calculator to calculate your midpoints all along your chart. So if
Oh,
you want to let them do it, you can. It's just really hard to read unless you know how to read a chart because there's so many of them. So
yeah.
um, I prefer that if you want to know a specific one, that gets calculated by itself. If you really want to know them all, go to the calculator and they will tell you. But I'll tell you, it's really hard to read. And I know, and I read charts, so it's probably better to just do the calculation yourself.
Okay.
It is I just love astrology. I find it so fascinating. And it's just layer upon layer upon layer of stuff. I've been studying it for years and still. Now, granted, when I've studied from one woman. I haven't been able to take classes or any of that. But it's just fascinating. There is a woman I would love to be a student of. I just can't afford her. For a long time, she would take students, like, I don't know, 1 or 2 dozen students every year, but the cost was prohibitive for me. It really was a lot of money. So I didn't get to study privately, but I do what I can. So that's all I know. I expect that next week she will come on and give a 2 week. She will go back and review this week and then the next week. Hello,
Okay.
Court.
Now, since we're talking about astrology and you do the weekly astrology reads for tarot card reading for each astrology, uh, yeah, sun, moon, rising, and Venus.
Mhm.
What was your overall for this week? Not next week, but what was your overall feeling for this week?
Wow, that's really a tough one for me to do because I'm already in next week. I have been doing readings for next week. So my head isn't back in this week. So it's
Okay.
really tough for me to do that. Now, let's talk. What else we can talk about is what's the difference between the sun, moon, rising, and Venus. When I do a reading, and I'm really not special compared to others. I know many who make it aware that every reading that you do can be for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. It depends on where those planets are in your chart. So if you were born under the sign of Cancer, that's your sun sign. So you go there for your identity. But before you figure all that out, you have to look at your chart. You have to know what house you're in and all that. Um, you would think that your sun sign would be your first house, but it isn't. It's your rising sign. So you need to find your rising sign. For instance, my rising is Virgo, my sun is Cancer, my sun sign is in my 11th house instead of my first. So each house has a different meaning. So it's important to really understand your chart to get the most out of those readings. Also, the fact that when I do a reading, and anybody puts it out, if anybody does a reading like I do, and there are tons of them, they are doing a collective read. So bits and pieces will apply to everybody. Hi, Rachel. So that's why we always say only take what resonates. Um, if you really want to get anything out of a reading, it's got to be a private reading. It's very easy to misread those when you're looking at them for your own purposes, because it is a collective read. So what you think might apply to your life also might not. It might be meant for somebody else. So yeah, if you really are into them and you want to know what's going on, a private read is the way to go. So again, what you do is you look in your chart and you find out where your sun sign is, and then you go to that reading and you listen to that one. Go back to your chart. Where's your moon at? Different sign, most likely. So then you go to
Not always. Not always.
not always, most likely. Then you go to that reading and listen to that with the idea that that's your emotion. That's how you feel. So you kind of have to get into a different mindset when you're listening to it. It won't be about what's going on factually, it'll be how it feels to you.
Mhm.
Then you go back again and you go look at your rising sign. When you're looking at your rising sign, you have to remember that you look at it from the perspective of that's how other people see you. So it won't be from your viewpoint, but it also is very helpful because so many times, how other people see you is so different than what you intend. So that's a good idea to look at that one. Then you go to your Venus. Most people listen to these with the idea of a love sign. So if you're looking at it from the idea of love, you need to be listening to your Venus sign. That's how you operate in relationships. So for instance, I can use my own chart as a guide. For me, being a Cancer, as a Virgo rising with a Virgo moon, I am a Gemini Venus. So when I show up in relationships, I can be a twin, a dual, a split personality. I'm also an air sign. I'm more in my head when I'm operating in relationships. Now, that doesn't mean I don't feel it all. I do feel it all. But when I feel it all, I feel it like a Virgo. So it can get very complicated. But, it depends on what you're listening to them for. Court. Miss Ruby. Hi, Miss Ruby.
She's Pisces and with a Leo moon.
Ah, okay. So you're going to feel it like a Leo, but your identity is your Pisces. Yeah.
Do you know your Venus or your rising?
Yeah. Your rising, the importance of the rising sign, besides being able to see how other people see you, is that that's your first house. So then you have to know what each house is for, because that puts a flavor on top of it. Like I said, it's a layer. There are so many layers. It's just, I can't even. When we say including on the, oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading
What
what
I
you're,
meant when we say your name,
oh,
including in, so I forgot that part.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Your name came afterwards, so I got distracted and it moved. Anyway, anytime we say your name, like Court, Ruby, Jewel, um, we've put you on the list, so don't worry about it. We've got you. Okay,
Then the
you are
important
on the list.
thing is
Okay,
don't put your question in until you're called. And you have to be present for us to read you. So when we call your name, then type your question in or say general or whatever.
I, I
Because if you
prefer
put
you.
it in,
I was going to
if you
say,
put
okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
if you put it in now, we we have to scroll back through hundreds of messages. So it's really, it won't work. I just, you wind up having to retype it in. So just wait until your name is called, and you do have to be present.
Actually, if when you come in, you have your question ready, as soon as you come in, instead of hello, if you type your question in, then I can pin it and it will always be there
That's
until I
right.
remove it.
But
Okay,
if you
so
but if
yes.
you type in I want a reading and then you type in a question next, we won't find it, because
Yeah,
even though you think it's right after you, so many other people are in there that it won't be
yeah.
right after you.
And you can only see the platform that you guys are on, but we have um 8 platforms that we're working on right now. So,
Yeah.
and I can see all of them most of the time. Yesterday, I kicked out Victor. I can't believe I did that.
You kicked
So
out.
yeah, and then I was asking my brother how. Oh, okay. Um, exactly, Anne. Good job in putting that in. Well, I've got your list. I mean, you're on the list, but yes, your question is there, so that's good. Um, I asked my brother to send me the code from Kina, and I haven't gotten a chance to text Kina, so I still haven't put Victor back on. So he might be on your YouTube. So you might want to watch your YouTube chat today, just in case he pops in. so so
Okay.
I can watch him, but I've got to get it cleaned up.
Goodness. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've got that all set now. So that's the extent of our astrology lesson today.
Yeah. Okay. Do you guys have any question about astrology or anything? I mean, um, I'd already asked for somebody's rising, but yes, we don't want birth dates. We don't want that. So if you just know
Mm.
your
If you don't know your sign, put in your month and day. Just do not put your year in, okay?
oh wow. Um,
Also, I want to
Mina,
say that I will
go ahead.
not, neither will Julie, read somebody else's emotions. So if you want, how does so and so feel about me? I cannot. That's not ethical. Um, that's like spying on somebody. I will tell you how the interaction with you is. I can read your energy only.
And what's coming at you, but
Yeah,
not coming from them.
it's got to
How will
be.
the Cancer how will the Cancer moon affect the Cancer sign this weekend? That's a good question.
You will feel it more. Let's put it that way. And it sign this weekend. And it's what section is it in this weekend? I think it's what, a quarter this weekend? Because we just had the new moon.
Right.
So this weekend would be either a quarter or an eighth crescent. Those have not as much power as a full and a new moon. You'll feel it anytime, and anytime the moon is in your moon sign, your emotions are heightened. I hope that helps.
And Mina, I already had your question in, so you won't have to repeat it even later. So I've got it. It's in there, and I can retrieve it at any time. So don't worry about that. Christine wants to protect her emotions.
Well, then what you need to do is call in Archangel Michael to surround and protect you in his golden light of protection, and allow only the spirit of love and light to come through. Your ears are ringing. Someone's talking.
Yes. Kina, I need to unblock Victor. And you have my, you can text me if you want, whatever is easier for you to do. Please help, because I tried to get my brother to help me yesterday, but he didn't have his laptop with him, so he couldn't help me. Anyway. So Kina is one of our squad too. Even though she hasn't been coming to class, she's still our community. We love her dearly. But we got to see Pam yesterday, Kina. She came in for a little bit. Bonnie wasn't there. Susan wasn't there. A bunch of people weren't there, but Pam came for the first time in weeks, months, actually months. Yeah,
That's
so
true. It's been months.
Yeah. So she's still working. Her foot still gets swollen, so she has to keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so exciting. Anyway, yeah, a lot of things going on, and so hopefully that helps you, Christine. Yeah. 4 months. It's been 4 months. Thank you, Pam.
So. I knew it had been a long time.
Yeah.
And you probably know more than anybody how long.
Every step of the way. Yep.
Yeah.
And non-step. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So we have 15 on the list. No more questions about astrology. Just ask it.
Yeah.
Because we try to give you more than just readings. Ooh, Anne has been seeing a hawk in the sky.
Ooh. Now you're gonna expect I know that. I know what hawks mean.
That means a lot of things, but spiritual.
The Queen of Google can tell you.
Yes. Just a second. Spiritual meaning of seeing hawks in the sky. Symbolically can indicate judgment or being overly critical of yourself and others. That's the spiritual meaning of a hawk. Oh, also physical world, hawks have incredible eyesight, bleh. And because of that, they have an association in a spiritual sense with clairvoyance, meaning to see.
That's what I was thinking, but yeah. You see that? Maybe you need to meditate.
Sarah Gupta, you are on the list, but you need to put, it's too late to put your question in right now, so you'll have to wait until we call you. Oops. because you're already on the list, and it's been
Oh,
a
I used to
been a
know
little while.
what it meant. Let me look it up.
Yeah, because you already asked if you could be on the list, and that's when I put you on the list. Okay. And what's the spiritual meaning of a crow? A
Pro.
crow can be a little different than a hawk. Spiritual meaning of a crow. Transformation, positive change, and intelligence. Seeing a crow is generally considered to be a good omen. Temporary, unexpected changes are coming, but the outcome will be positive. You had a strange dream with the crow? Good. So that's a very positive omen. Most of your dreams are positive. So you need to, when things like that happen, you need to call in and say, hey, what's the meaning of this?
Mhm.
Your guides are around you and know this. Waking up at 333, a lot of times
Oh, I
this
wake
is
up
a,
3 a.m. all the time. During
yep.
the new moon, my guides wanted to talk at 3 a.m. I was like, can we do this another time?
Wow, but that's good. They wanted to talk. You
Yeah.
didn't have any, one thing about doing it in the morning like that, you're not going to have any interruptions by anybody else. Your kids
That
aren't going to call you. Um, yes, so
they
that's
have
why they
my
need
undivided attention. And maybe
exactly.
that's why they do that. Hi,
I was
Sherry.
given a hi Sherry.
No, is that
Uh,
Sherry?
it's not Sherry Beery, no. Sherry
No,
from Canada. Is that Sherry from Canada? Just asking you, Sherry. Okay. Um, this is what Rachel said. She was given a crow. I woke up 3:43 a.m. last night, not 3:33. They let you sleep in for 10 minutes. So that's, I mean, you know to look up the number. So I hope you did look up the number at the time.
Pinterest is your friend. So is
Hmm?
Google. I said
Yes.
Pinterest is your friend, and so is Google.
Yeah. And remember, when you do wake up with dreams, before you forget them, either write them down, but I would say grab your phone or record your voice. Just say, hey,
Yep.
this is my dream, and just
Before you go to
put
bed,
all details you can remember.
have the recording ready to turn on, and then all you have to do is grab it because within seconds we forget our dreams. And that's where our guides talk to us mostly.
Yeah. So if you're woken up in the middle of the night by your guides and they want to talk, take the time to do that
You
because
listen.
they'll make sure you have enough rest. But take the time. Do not procrastinate because it's very important. They have a message they want to get to you now.
A crow in dreams standing and staring at you, sleeping, but felt awake and felt odd. Well, since
Well,
crows are, go ahead.
I was going to say, did you ask the question? Did you ask just,
Ask
what are
her.
you doing here? What, why are you here? What message do you have for me? Something to that effect. They will answer you. And I know you'll hear it, Rachel. Not all of us hear. Some of us know, some of us feel, and some of us do all of them. So each of us here in this collective right now, each of us has the abilities. I mean, yes, Bonnie and I practice them daily, right, Bonnie? It is, yes. Oh, have you gone to see the movie yet? Not yet?
No,
You haven't
not,
gone to, oh, okay. All right.
but I told everybody about it. You got to go see it. There's a spiritual meaning. So my
Oh,
mother's going to go see it.
oh, okay. I see it. I mean, some people will think, oh, this is lame. And it's like, if you really look at it, And it's like, okay, now is the time. I mean, it's everything happens for a reason, and it is very synchronized. If you do go to see, I know people thinking, Barbie, why would I go see that? Yes, it's hilarious, but if you really look at it through spiritual eyes, my goodness, I mean, there's so much there. Whether they meant it to be or not, it is. Okay. So it's just how you relate to it. And it's like, wow, it was just because I thought, oh, yeah, I'll go with you guys, but I'll probably get some sleep because I'm tired. And so I sat there and then it's like, what? Oh my goodness. Just, yes, I was well invested in that and it was it resonated highly with me. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And I kind of like to maybe next week see if what other people feel about the movie. It's pink. It's about love. Well, sort of. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I would-
next Wednesday.
It'd be nice if
Oh,
it were streaming. That's usually where I see them.
well, maybe it will by then. Um, Actually, we'll do that Tuesday. How's that? Bonnie will be with me on Tuesday next week.
True, I will.
So we'll do that. What's the movie called? It's Barbie. I know. If you're thinking, why would I want to watch that thing? But it is hilarious. Is it streaming yet? I don't think so. I'll check.
No, or I would have seen it.
Is Barbie streaming yet?
I'm sure.
Barbie is streaming exclusively on Max and
Ah,
is also available to buy or rent digitally at Prime Video, Apple TV, and
always.
streaming video on demand platforms. So, yeah, it's available
I
for a
could,
cost,
yeah.
but it's available.
I may be able to see it this week then.
Yay! I hope you can do the Prime Video. I don't know if you have Prime, I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
I have Prime, so
Seen
I
that
should.
on a clip. It streams on Netflix or Prime. Prime,
It's
definitely Prime.
Netflix? Really?
Well, she saw it, so she has Prime. Okay, Christine. Yes. So that's the assignment for next Tuesday. If you guys, besides
Watch
letting
Barbie.
us know how things go for you. Um, but yeah, I watched it. I might have to watch it again and watch it differently and see it differently. Yeah, if you just go in, I mean, I do this daily, as you guys can see. I mean, this is a normal thing for me to be on live or do readings elsewhere. But so when I went there, because it was a day with the family and I was with my granddaughter and son, and they just decided to go, it's like, okay, because if they go to the movie theater and they watch horror films, nah, that's not me. I don't watch scary anything because it brings down the vibration. And I'm thinking comedy, it's good vibrations at least.
Good
And then,
vibration.
yeah, and it was really pretty good. And it's enlightenment, kind of, if you look at it in a different mindset. And how can I take something from this to benefit me? And almost everything I do is for my highest and greatest good. So when you walk into something, let me see it for my highest and greatest good, and it'll help. Okay. All right. Thank you for indulging us.
Hey,
And what?
no, I
What
was
you got?
just gonna say, if you're ready, I'll grab cards and we can get
Yes, I'm
started.
ready.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
we've got do we want to start with newbies or do we want to start with the top at the top? It's up to you.
um, I think why don't we alternate?
Okay.
Because I think the newbies need to have benefit as well as those
Okay.
that come.
And we'll start at the top because she's been here longest if she's still here, and that's Sarita. Sarita, are you here? We haven't read you in a little while, so are you here, Sarita? I know I didn't read you yesterday, so Sarita and Pam, if you want anything, let us know because you come in anytime. And then after Sarita will be Mina, and
Make sure you're present. We
yeah,
don't read. You're not here.
yeah. So you have to let us know. Okay. We've got you in court, but you're not at the top of the list yet. You're in there. You're definitely in there. Oh, I've got you a few times in here. Oh, okay, that's a different list. Okay. All right. So I guess Sarita's not here. We'll keep going. Actually, let me do happy birthday first. So happy birthday, all those Pisces. And I know we're getting ready for St. Patty's Day. So you guys are Pisces and the luck of the Irish for St. Patty's Day. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Okay. See, yes, I see you, Davy. And yes, you are new. So M is not here. Mina, you're not here. M. Because you had a love question. And remember, this is the love nurse, or as some people call her the love doctor, but she's the actual nurse. So,
Anne,
so
hi.
yeah. Hi, Anne. We've got your question,
Hey,
but you're near the
Shauna,
end.
naturally divine goddess. Welcome in.
Miss Shauna.
Hey, hey.
And everybody, don't forget Miss Shauna's uh
Monday
tea
morning
time on
teacher.
Monday. Yes, she had her 69th episode, and it was very good. I have to go back and watch it again because I didn't get the whole message, but it's about this week's energy. So if you haven't seen it yet, please go.
Mhm.
Um, this is what I'm going to pull up now is not Shauna's. Um, dang it, where is it? It's her merchandise site somewhere on here. Oh, Goddess Power. Yeah, I
There
don't
you
have her
go.
picture in there yet. I need to
Mhm.
get your link tree in, and once I get that, then I'll use that code. They can find you on all of it. So that's for Miss Shauna. So welcome. Okay, so there you are, Sarita. What happened? I was getting ready to go to the next person, and there you pop up. Here you go. Oh,
Okay,
thank you. Let me show that. Okay.
good, Shauna.
Tea time link. Okay, thank you.
Teat. Okay, Sarita. Angels, we're talking to Sarita. Sarita. And what was her question about love?
No, she didn't have a love question. She
She
just
did.
said hello.
Okay.
Yep.
Sarita. Angels, Spirit guys, thank you for your guidance. Talking to Sarita. For her greatest and highest good, what messages do you have? Sarita, are you Cancer? Or do you have cancer in your life? You guys were right about my past lover. Okay. Okay. I
Oh,
hope that was a good thing. You're Libra. Okay. Sarita, Sarita. Sarita. Sarita, you need to step outside the box. You can't wait for something to come to you. It's not going to knock on the door. They're saying don't
oh,
lose hope. Your brother's a Cancer. Okay. Well, that energy was the first thing that popped out. Sarita. Sarita, Sarita, Sarita. Okay. Sarita, have you been just kind of stuck in the past? All full of your regret, looking at your regrets, just looking back is what I'm seeing. You need to turn around and look forward. It's nice once in a while to look back and appreciate where we've been. But if we get absorbed in the regret and the past, we miss out on so much. I'm not sure why your brother's energy came in, but I'll ask for a last card for Serena. Last card. Whoa. Overthinking something. What are you overthinking? You may have some good news coming in or good news. Yes, too many. Repeat. You know, the windshield is bigger than the rearview mirror. That's how I always refer to it. And that's for a reason. You look forward. Looking back once in a while, okay, just don't stay there. And quit overthinking something. What other messages for Sarita? Anything else? They're saying work with your spiritual journey, work with your guides. Is there a Taurus in your life? Is there a Taurus in your life? Yes? No? Okay. Then they're wanting you to continue on your spiritual journey. Listen for your guides. Last card. Whoa, that's not a card. That's an explosion. Okay. Things for you have kind of been you feel like they've kind of been at a dead stop. You've been stuck. Um, you're feeling like that. There's a purpose behind that feeling. Um, when we feel like that, your angels can be holding you back for a reason. What is the reason? It could be a lot of things. It could be that they want you to listen to them more. It can be that they are trying to get you to go towards your spiritual journey, towards your north node. They might be trying to get you into your purpose. It may be because they don't want you going ahead because what's up ahead isn't ready for you. Keep meditating. Yeah, keep meditating at least once a day. And if you can do more than that, that's even better. Remember, the ability and the spiritual gifts you have are like a muscle, and they only grow if you use them. The more you use them, the better they get, the sharper they get. All right, who's next?
Well, I got for you, Sarita, was knowing. So to me, when they keep saying knowing and knowing, and I was asking them patience and other words, and they go, no, knowing. So what they're telling me is that is your
Gift.
that is your gift, your
Claircognizant.
clairsentient, cognizant, right? Sorry, yeah, claircognizant. That is your strong suit. So you need to practice it and trust your intuition, trust what is coming in. If a word pops in your head and it doesn't sound like something you normally say, that's your knowing. It'll pop into you.
It's
Okay.
it's knowing something that you have no way of knowing. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, why do you know this? I don't know, but I know it.
Yeah. And just accept it. Trust it, believe it, because it's coming from your guides, spirit, higher power. It's coming elsewhere, coming to you, and it's something you need to know right now. So it is, yeah. And that's what they keep saying to me. So work on that too. YouTube University will have anything you need. Is how do I practice claircognizant, and there'll be exercises which you can do, or you can come join us on Tuesday evenings on Zoom, and I'll put that back up, even though I've been putting our private, how to get a hold of us privately. So you can do that as well. But Tuesday evenings, I know that was last night, and we did see some people we haven't seen in a while. Okay, let me see if I can find where it is. There it is. So this is for Tuesday evening. Oh, well, I thought it popped up, but there it goes. There. So if you can make it, it's not a link, it's just scrolling, and it's advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. And next week, I think it's next week that Don will be back, but
Yes, next week, because this week I'm in with Angie tonight.
right. Oh, that's right. You're going to go live again tonight. Hey, for those of you getting a reading this morning, don't expect Bonnie to read you tonight. I'm just saying.
Oh no.
Telling you now. She won't appreciate that you come in and want another reading. And again, I segue, if you get, but come in and listen, because the more you listen to different people reading, the more you're going to learn. It really helps. And I know even Pam said, she's working, but she has her phone with us on all day, or while we're on, and she can listen to it sometimes, but her work, of course, is more important. But every once in a while, if we say her name or something registers with her, then she'll pay a little bit more attention. But it really does help because we listen to all of the others. I listen to Shauna, I listen to Don, Angie, and when Bonnie's on. But the only thing about next week, since Don will be coming back from Europe, jet lag has a tendency to cause problems with us. So he might not be at full capacity. That doesn't mean he won't be there. He
Yeah,
might be able to.
what day he's traveling and how many days has been past that. I don't know
Yeah,
what
and
day he's coming home.
yeah, I think he's coming back on Saturday. So, but it usually takes me a week before I get 100%. And the last time I traveled to Europe was a few years ago. So I'm just saying it might take a little bit longer. I know he's younger than me. I know that, but it does take a little while. And I know he wasn't feeling well yesterday or day before yesterday. So hopefully he's getting better and he can enjoy the rest of his time there. Okay. But knowing is a very important part. Is there anything else that Sri needs to know? Um, I don't know. Oh, I said yes, and then, or I asked him if there's anything you need to know, and the word they gave me was class. So they want you to take classes, whether it's with us or somebody else. You need to work on your ability. Everybody in here can work on their ability. We've got people connecting at different days, different evenings. So we're going to be growing our connections in our community through get-togethers. So please, if you come to Tuesday night, and then see where you go from there, because you're only going to ascend, no backwards, only forward. All right. Hope that helps you, Sarita. I know that wasn't much, but that's all they're giving me. Class. Okay. So, I guess Mina is not here. I don't know if this is the Mina we know. She says she's new, but she hasn't come back. So we'll keep going. So Davy Jones, I know you haven't had a uh, a read. At least we didn't get to you yesterday. We tried, but you weren't here. So
Is he here?
I don't know. He was here a few minutes ago. Davy Jones, are you here? Are you here?
And what
Yep.
question? Yes, he's here.
And what is your question? I don't like generals. I prefer highest and greatest good because I don't want a general coming in here.
Yeah.
Like General McCarthy or General Washington or something like that. No, I don't want the generals.
Davy Jones.
Yeah.
Are you tired, David? Kind of exhausted? You have a new opportunity coming in. An opportunity for leadership. But I see where you're tired. They want you to use your intuition more. You're not using it enough. You've just ended a cycle, and that was what I was getting with being tired. you've just ended one battle, so to speak, and there's a new cycle beginning, and that's that new opportunity coming in, and you need to use your intuition with it. Something about not being willing to step into somebody else's shoes, to look at it from another side, whatever it is. You've not been willing to look at something from a different perspective, and they're saying you need to do that. Last card for J.B. Johns, please. Last card for J.B. Johns. Thank you. Last card for J.B. Johns. His greatest. It's about intuition, Davy. Something that you've been manifesting or that you need to manifest for. What did he say at all what his sign was? Is he?
No, he didn't say what his sign was. He might have before, but
I
don't
have
remember.
strong Pisces here. I have Aries, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So I probably have
What?
three-quarters of the group here.
I was going to say, what don't you have?
Exactly. Cancer, Leo,
I
Scorpio.
thought you said Leo already. Oh, okay. Leo, he's Leo.
I have Leo and Scorpio. You're right. I did say Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. No Sagittarius yet. I hope that all helps you. Virgo.
Oh.
Virgo.
And I can tell you, Leo and Virgo ascension are good combinations. Just telling you. That's me too. So did you have anything more? Okay. Oops. Got some.
The last thing there, other than what I was saying is there's something you need to look at from a different perspective. And then they're saying plant different seeds. Something in your life hasn't turned out like you wanted it to. Okay. And number one, they're saying use your tuition. You have a new cycle starting. Look at it from a different viewpoint and then work it from there, whatever it is in your life. And I hope that helps you.
Yeah. And Davy, it's all about you. You've got to take care of you. You need to trust yourself more. And I'm hearing forgiveness. Forgiveness, you got to forgive yourself. You've got to forgive others, but you've got to forgive yourself. Yes, you didn't do anything wrong. You just did what you could at the time because of where you were and yeah, where you were, mind, body, soul, your head, your ego. I mean, they're two different things. Mind and your head are two different. Oh, wow. And it's bouncing back and forth right now. It's like you're trying to go, your mind is trying to get in control, but your ego keeps taking over. That's what they're showing. It's a ping pong game in my head for you. So trust you, not anybody else. But once you forgive and work on loving yourself more, then things will start changing for you. It'll be more positive. I don't know the situation with your wife. I'm just saying whatever is going on. Go ahead.
No, go ahead and finish. They're telling me something.
Okay. Whatever's going on that you have to take care of you. You can't help anybody else until you can help yourself. So build up that unconditional love for yourself and forgive yourself for anything and everything, and then forgive the others. Once you can do that, then you will remove yourself from the prison you've put yourself in. Okay. I hope that helps.
Davy, they are showing me. Remember, I said there's some new opportunity coming. They're showing me this door opening and they want you to go through it. So, whatever it is, take it. It's important for you. It's going to take you down a new path. All right. So, who do we have next on the list? Miss
Let's
Julie.
see. No, I don't need a reading today. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, I'm being silly. I don't think we got to Joyski yesterday. Let's see. So we haven't had that person. Okay, we'll get with Joyski. Joyski.
Joyski. Okay. Joyski. Angels, we're talking to Joyski. Joyski. What would you like to tell for her greatest and highest good? What information do you have for Joyski? Something flew. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Things are about to start moving for you. Maybe they already are at a high speed. Things are moving quickly. Ooh. Have you been celebrating something? There's some celebration. And there's also a decision you're not wanting to make. It needs to get made. It's a difficult one. It's like you feel between a rock and a hard place, and you've been avoiding it. It needs to be done. They're saying use your intuition. Yeah, you've been having some sort of mental conflict, some fighting with yourself about this, whatever this decision is. And they're saying use your intuition. It's there to guide you. Joyski, thank you for the spirit guides. Things are going to be at a really? Now wait a minute. That's okay. What I'm hearing is there's something fated that's supposed to come into your life, something that's destined, that's not going to come in until that decision is made. So you're at a fork in the road and you've got to, as they put it, get off your butt and do it. Make the decision. Is any of this resonating?
I'm not seeing anything yet.
Oh, we have a squirrel, huh?
I got rid of a squirrel. Did we get another one?
Okay, well, I don't know. It's just I opened my eyes and saw it. Is any of this resonating with you, Joyski? Ooh. Last card for Joyski. Last card for Joyski, please, for her greatest and highest good. You do have a happily ever after coming. And I really think that's once that decision is made and you quit fighting with yourself, there's something in the works here. Oh, you're looking back. Don't look back. Okay, you have a happily ever after coming, but that's not going to even get close until you make this decision. And they're saying use your intuition. I hope that helps you. What do you have for Joyski?
I got a lot of positive energy around your crown chakra. She said things are coming in, a lot of positivity. And what they've told me before, they're reiterating, be your name, be your name. They keep repeating that. You create your own joy and make sure you fill your life with joy. Okay. No one else can fill your life with joy. Only you can fill your life with joy. Okay, yes, you might see a bunch of kids running around and loving it, and they bring you joy, but if you weren't around them, you wouldn't be getting that from them. You wouldn't be feeling their joy. So that's what they're saying is make your own joy, be your own joy, find your own joy. Everything is about you. Okay. Okay.
Seashells.
Yeah, we read her yesterday. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Now, reading you more than really once a week I really don't recommend more than once a month. And really, once a quarter is probably more than adequate. When I say a quarter, I mean
But we
3 months.
love you coming in. That's not the thing. Joyski, anything else for Joyski?
Love to see you.
The other thing, Joyski, is balance. That's the other word they've got for you is balance. Keep everything in balance. Okay. Shiva, it's a stone, brown and tan. They want you to think about that. What else? And amethyst. That's the other one they're talking about. So the Shiva stone, I don't know if you have one. I'll have to bring mine next time so I can show it. But that and amethyst, those are two stones you can use to balance yourself and your chakras out much better. Okay, that's all they've got for you today. Be your joy. Love it. All right, and I do have you on the list. That doesn't mean we'll get to you, Carolyn, and all. We have that makes you make 19. And we know some people said they left and they had reading yesterday, so we won't be reading those people. Kim or Pam, did you want a reading at all? And then let me find if there's a new person. Oh yes, Miss Ruby Jewel. Are you here, Miss Ruby Jewel? Miss Ruby Jewel. Okay, let me get rid of the people we don't have. Miss Ruby Jewel. Oh, hold on a minute. I think she might have put it. Let's see if she put anything in here. Oh. Nope. I didn't see a question there. She did a question. I didn't grab it.
Okay,
So
Pam
this is
doesn't
all I got.
need a reading.
Okay. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to pull that up. Things are popping up. I'm not even touch anything. Hands back. Okay. Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Ruby Jewel, I'm getting the feeling you're not here.
Yep. So we got to go to the next person. Next person. Who do we have for the next person? It's our Gupta, last name. Saur
Here, Sarah.
Gupta.
Sarah Gupta, are you here?
Not yet, Court. I've got to remember if we read you yesterday or not. I'll have to look.
Sarah Gupta, are you here?
We miss you too, Haifa. And you are on the list too.
Come on, Sarah. You only got a couple
Okay.
seconds and we're moving.
Yeah, well, gonna do a quick happy birthday real quick. Give her a few seconds.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
I do want to say that when we do readings, like we did yesterday, we did a reading for Diana, and and she was talking about her health. Well, Hindi came in. I think that's how you pronounce the name. Came in and had the same question, and we both read them both at the same time because what we're saying, for one, is we're saying for anybody here. If it resonates with you, grab a hold of it, please, because it's not just for us; it's for everyone.
All right, Sarah Gupta's here.
Sure. Huh?
Sarah Gupta's here.
Oh, wow. We had a bunch of people come in for that last thing. Okay. And Zingiza's in. She didn't get a message yesterday, so, but thank you for coming in.
Sarah
Okay.
Gupta.
You want to connect with
Dad.
Dad.
We don't do mediumship on here, honey. That takes so much energy. You have to make an appointment for that. Can't do it online.
Well, we can say that.
I should
right.
say that I can't do it online like this. Who you need to contact is Don. Don's really good at.
The other person is Angie. So if you want to, yeah, they're both very good at it. I can feel the energy of someone, but that doesn't mean I'm fully in tuned quite yet. But when we're all together, when there was 4 of us one time, all 4 of us were feeling the energy from the one person. So yeah, it can happen, but Angie and Don are the best.
Yeah,
best.
Sure are.
So tonight Angie comes on. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say tonight Angie and I are on. So come in and ask for a reading from her. And that's at, let me remember, 7 to 9 or 10 Central Time.
It's 6-ish on here and Mountain Standard Time. Okay. Around 6
right.
Mountain Standard Time. Mountain Standard Time.
So it'll be
8
o'clock Central this time.
Yes.
We won't be going past 10, I can tell you. I fade.
It'll be 2 hours. I mean, well, hopefully it'll just, be 2 hours and that's it. That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll do the best as far as any general then. No, we don't call it generals. I'm sorry, I just said that earlier. So I'm just laughing about it. Highest and greatest good.
Okay, so who's next then?
I like this one. Sarah Gupta.
Okay, she'll take any message.
From guidance, yes.
Sarah Gupta. Sarah Gupta. For her greatest and highest good. What messages do you have for Sarah Gupta? Okay, I will ask though, is your dad a Leo or are you a Leo? Whoa, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. Saragupta.
Aries.
Okay. Okay, you've got a new cycle starting.
Oh, she is lit. I don't know
She's
why
Leo.
she said Aries. I'm Leo,
She's a
yeah.
Leo. That was the first card that came out. Okay, so there's a new cycle starting. You're not seeing something that's right in front of you. You've got a happily ever after coming.
Oh, Aries is my father. Okay.
What?
Aries
Oh,
is the father. She's Leo.
Leo. I don't have Aries here yet. Um, but there's something that you need to kind of open your eyes and look around. There's something that's right in front of you that you're supposed to see. There's also, you're supposed to look, you're supposed to step into somebody else's shoes and look at things from that
Okay.
viewpoint.
Um, Sarah is a guy, just so you say.
Did I
Sorry,
use she?
sometimes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, I did. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Doesn't, it's the energy that I read. Okay. Things for you have kind of been at a standstill. Okay. Yeah, things have been stopped for you. Somebody's coming back into your life. Unfinished business. Wow, cards are flying here. They're saying, even though things are at a standstill, don't lose the hope. Yeah, again, somebody from your past. I've got Gemini energy here. I've got Aquarius energy here. Capricorn. Ah, okay. You are in transformation. There's something that's changing within you. And you've been held at a standstill until that takes place. I mean, I've got both movement cards at a standstill. And there's somebody from your past coming back. Last card, please. May I have the last card? Okay, somebody's coming. It's an old romance. Unfinished business with somebody from your past.
Ooh.
Um,
Her birthday's coming up,
yeah.
March 17th.
You said she. It's a he.
No, his ex is coming.
Oh, ex's
The ex,
birthday.
yeah,
Okay.
could be my ex.
Could be your
And
ex.
she is
Okay.
March born, March 17th.
Pisces, huh?
St. Patty's Day.
Well, there's some old romance. Yeah, something's coming back. Some unfinished business there. And they're saying don't rush right back into that. Gosh, they really want to talk. Ooh, King and Queen of Cups popped. She may be okay. I don't want to. There's something going on with her. No, that's too many cards. But I've got both the King and Queen of Cups. That's Pisces and Cancer energy, but it's also a pairing, a divine pairing. Now, divine pairings don't mean they're permanent type things, but there is something big going on here. Do you have a lot of regret from that relationship? Something about that relationship. Come on, give me a clear message. I got that there is something big that's supposed to change in your life, and you're fighting it. Okay. You're supposed to take it down a different road. You will get good news about that person. What's not a lot, but a little from?
Regrets from the previous
Okay.
relationship.
Well, I could see there was regret. Virgo and Gemini energy here about manifesting. Are you feeling like you're fighting some change? Because that's the sense here. There's some change that you're fighting that's going to happen no matter what. And they're saying quit fighting it. Okay. Well, I hope some of that made sense for you. I've got 1,000 cards here I need to put back. My God, they were popping.
Yeah. You've got a lot of energy coming off of you. I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm just going to. Gupta seems, or Gupta seems a lot easier. So if you want us to pronounce your name correctly, please write it out so we can understand how to pronounce it. Okay. What I got a lot of energy on your left side, which is female energy. When you said your dad, is your dad around? I think it was your dad or your uncle. I can't remember which one. Anyway,
Dad.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Dad. Okay. I felt more energy from, the other side, best way to say it, on on your mother's side of the family. It doesn't mean it has to be females. Normally it would be your mother's side of the family. There's a lot of energy there. No, I'm not going to tap into them and ask them what's going on. They do have a message for you. And it was part of what Bonnie was saying, that it's right in front of you, hiding in plain sight. It's not hiding. They want you to pay attention. Yeah. Yes, you can call me good. Okay, good. That your guides are all around you. And like I said, a lot on the left side. And that's why I know why Bonnie was feeling female energy, because there's a lot of female energy around you. It's not that you're not a man, it's just there's a lot of female. And I feel they're guides. A lot of them are guides and your ancestors. And it doesn't mean that it it's immediate ancestors. It could be many. They're saying 2 or 3 generations in the back. Okay, not necessarily just the previous generation, but multiple generations are there for you, and they're trying to help you understand. You have, I feel good energies, especially in your legs, very positive energy around your legs. I don't know if you do a lot of walking, but they want you to get out more. You're not very well grounded to the earth. I don't feel that, but like I said, a lot of good energy around your legs. So definitely get outside if you can and enjoy it more. There's something, what I'm seeing, a fountain in front of me. It's like in a courtyard. That's what I'm seeing. So they want you, they're saying there's a lot of females out there in this courtyard, female energy in there. And for some reason, they want you to go out and be a part of that. Just sitting, watching, absorbing, learning from them. There's something about that courtyard and the fountain. It's they're showing to me that this fountain is small, and then it gets larger, and then it gets smaller. And so I'm not sure where it is. Maybe they want you to make it larger. Yes, that's the thing. Okay, I've never seen that. Okay, in plain sight. There's apprehension in your solar plexus. So you're fighting the truth. You're fighting yourself, but you need to trust that you are being guided the right way. Now, just as I said that, there's almost a fury saying, don't trust, don't trust. And you need to cleanse that out. You need to trust yourself, believe in yourself, get out of your head. That is the ego. It is It's the mind, body, and soul connection that you really need to work on. And I feel that there are a lot of ancestors around you. There are a lot of guides around you. They want you to pay attention. Also, they just showed me a blockage in your sacral chakra. So work on your sacral, your solar, and your heart. There's not a lot of warmth in your heart, I'm just saying. And that means unconditional love for yourself is not very warm. Whereas the solar plexus is your gut. It's right underneath your diaphragm and right above your belly button. I have a bump on mid upper back. Feel like mid upper back. Is it central or is it left or right? I got to move away from I'm feeling right, but no, your solar plexus is front. You do have a solar plex in your back. You do, but that's about that's usually the solar plexus in your back is usually chakra dealing with your previous lives. How? Why is it all of a sudden hurting back there? So you're thinking mid back center. Okay. Left. Okay. Female side. Sorry, squirrel.
Yeah, Adam. Bye bye. Bye bye.
He's leaning towards central. Okay. Good. 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 Okay. So yes, that would be mainly it's an infection. Oh. Okay.
You need to take a bath
Hmm?
in Epsom salt.
I'm hearing detox bath, so it's
Yeah,
an infection.
Epsom
Yeah.
salt is what I was hearing.
Yeah. And the detox would be Epsom salt, um, sea salt, or Himalayan salt,
Salt.
baking soda, and apple cider vinegar at a quarter each. Hello, A5 says, and A5 says we'll be on tonight.
Yes, we will be
Okay.
on
Um,
tonight.
okay. That's why, okay. Then they're saying, yeah, something about that's why the females are around you. They want you to pay attention. Yeah, the words are, this is not your father's fight. We are trying to pull this out of you. Somehow this infection got past all of your protection. So you're imbalanced with that. Hmm. Sorry. I know, I'm trying to pay attention to what's going on. So yeah, that's why. Okay. Gupta, you need, what if the doctor's been telling you about this? Because you need to get this taken care of soon. Because what I'm feeling is that it's going to go over to the right side, go across your spine over to the right side, underneath your shoulder blade, if you don't get this infection taken care of. Frankincense. They want you to put frankincense in the bath too. And they're saying just frankincense. No more than 5 drops of frankincense essential oil into the tub. There's more than one kind. Which kind? Um, I they're I can't remember the name. So what they're telling me is mid-range. So there's a very expensive frankincense. There is a very cheap frankincense. They want you to get the middle one. Okay. Because I'm seeing the names in my head, but they're just saying middle. Go for the middle. So as far as expense, you want the middle one, not the expensive one and not the cheap one. And I'm sure I can pull that up in a little bit, which one that is, but not right now. Anything else that we need to do? They keep saying, believe in yourself. There are things you need to work with your father on, but it's the females that are with you that you need to work with and get whatever past life problem this is rectified, because that's what's causing anything in your back. Okay. Frankincense. Okay. I can't remember.
Well, it can be as much it can be really, really expensive.
Yeah,
Um,
I know.
the mid-range would be something vitality might
Frankincense.
be good. Um,
Frankincense.
Vine Vita.
Frankincense.
You know, the expensive ones are around 120 for like, you know, a half ounce or something. And there's also, you know, like around 45, and then of course you can go down to like $10. Don't do that.
No.
Um,
So closer to the 45, but there's more than one place that you can get them from. So
yeah, absolutely. I was
make
just
sure it's reputable. And I don't know where you're at, what's going to be best for you, but any
Vine V
mid-range one. Yeah.
Vine Vita has a mid range. Here's one 140, no, 179, no. They can get very expensive. The purer it gets.
Yeah. Well, and there's different names. Which one are the names? Different
Like
varieties of
doTERRA
coffee.
is a good name for a
No,
mid.
no, 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 no. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking
Oh,
about those guys. Types of Carterii, Carterii, Sacra,
okay.
Ferenia.
He says he'll find it.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I think that Carterii is the cheapest one, I think. I forgot which one I have. I'll have to pull mine and see which one I've got. Because I didn't go cheap. I went mid-range. Okay. But yeah, there's different varieties, not the manufacturers, not the suppliers, but the actual type of frankincense, because there's different varieties. Okay, I hope that helps you, but take care of yourself. Get that taken care of, but trust yourself. There's a lot of spirits around you, and you're not utilizing their help in order to move yourself forward. Like Bonnie said, you're fighting. Don't fight it.
Yeah.
Surrender.
Hey, Angie. Um, just an FYI, since the time change, can we be right on time? Because it'll be 8 o'clock my time that we go on. So I won't be able to go much past 10 o'clock. Just an FYI.
Okay. Okay, who do we want to go next with?
You're
Okay,
welcome.
and Swantek.
Anne Swantek.
She's the one with the uncle.
Uncle
His
been in.
birthday was yesterday. Yeah. We won't tap into him, but we'll see what is best for you right now, because we know that these can be tough days for people.
Christian High School.
You are welcome, Gupta.
Good God.
How many did you get?
I just flew almost off the desk.
They're hopping today.
This deck is. Okay. Okay.
Oh, Gupta, I forgot to tell you, you're not speaking your truth. You're not speaking your authenticity.
Gee whiz. Okay, something just ended. And the sun has come out, and there's going to be happiness. Forgiveness is important. You've been wanting to grow something. What is it that you're wanting to grow? There's something that you're missing. Some sign. They're giving you signs. And something's just ended, a cycle. You've got a new cycle starting here. You've got some regrets. Don't get stuck there. Things are going to start moving for you. An offering of love. Do you have something romantic going on? We haven't had a lot of love readings lately.
I know. Last weekend, this week, not a lot of love readings.
Ooh, single, ready to mingle. You've got a wish fulfillment here. I've got Cancer energy. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Leo, Libra, Virgo, and Gemini. I think I have everybody on board here. Unconditional love. Are you married, Anne? Or are you wanting a relationship? This drives me crazy. It really does. I like doing live readings where I can ask and they can give me. They're saying use your intuition. I've got Pisces energy here. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I mean, we read her every once in a while, so I mean.
Okay, some new opportunities about to show up. It may be something you've been that you really wanted.
No, she's not married.
Okay, well then that makes perfect sense. You've got a love offer coming. This is a wish fulfillment. It may be fated. It will be unconditional love. Yeah, lovers. Soulmate energy is what I'm feeling, and I just confirmed that. Anything else for Anne Swanchick, please? Ooh, okay. Maybe divine. You've got a happily ever after here. But you also, just a minute here. Very much a leader. Big change coming. Last card, please. Got half the deck out here. Last card, one more. Last card. You gave me two. It's a new love. It's a new love. Oof. There's some sort of burden that needs to be released, but you do definitely have new love. I've got the Ace of Cups, I've got the Lover's card, I've got the Queen of Cups, I've got the Wish Fulfillment, the Nine of Cups, and I have the Knight. So you've got love coming. I hope that helps you.
All of a sudden, I felt tired. I mean, I was thinking about you, and then I just my eyes went shut. So you need some rest.
Yeah, I would agree with
There's new things coming, new changes, so you got to be prepared for that. You have to prepare yourself with that. I know you tell us you're with your um, daughter's father, but she's saying new things are coming in. Oh, just when I say that, you're not talking, you're not telling people how you feel. You're not being truthful with yourself or with others. And then as soon as you are truthful to yourself and to others, I just feel all of a sudden blossom, blooming, um, a the smoldering fire start up in your heart chakra. It's small. You've got to be truthful with yourself and everyone else. Forgiveness is the key, and she talked about that earlier too. Is you need to, it's about forgiveness. Been through a lot. Your solar plexus are churning all of a sudden. It's about you. It's about you. And that's what they keep repeating. It's about you. You need, that's true. Have you done shadow work lately? Good, good seashells. I do have a quick message for you in a minute, seashells. Anything else? As
and
as I'm sitting here thinking about you, and there's more activity in your solar plexus. It's almost, I don't mean to laugh. I'm going to date myself. Do you remember Rock'em Sock'em Robots? That's what I'm feeling. It's like these plastic things are boxing each other, and then a right hook or whatever it is called, um, that the head goes up. So that's what I'm seeing, and it, you're fighting yourself. Uh, okay, there's no, they're saying your shadow self is fighting your inner self for domination. So you need to, you need, and bring in your highest self for it. You guys need to be you've got, all four of you have got to work together. And your inner child is backed off and sitting down. It's almost like they're trying to hide behind the spinal cord, but can't do that. So you guys, you need to calm this stuff. The inner person, your inner self and your shadow self, you got to stop that fight, work together. You guys got to find a solution for who you are, because you're not being truthful, and that's why the shadow side is trying to take over. Wow. Okay. I've never
and
felt that before. I mean,
no,
I know Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but not in your solar plexus. Never felt that one before. I'm just saying. It's not
and,
painful. It's just turmoil, and it's like, no, you got to do it this way. No, you got to. Anyway, it's a fight.
and
So,
just because I talked about new love doesn't mean you've got a different person coming in. You're with your daughter's father. You know, when we're in relationships, we go in love, low love. You know, it's like a flame. It flickers. You
oh,
may
fingers
fall
crossed.
back in love. He may do something very romantic. It doesn't mean there's somebody else, okay? I didn't want to scare anybody. All
All
right.
right. I hope that helps, Anne. And seashells, the message I have for you, and it had to do with yesterday, but what they want you next time an entity, whether it's a door closed or they figure out something else to do, you stop and you say, okay, how can I help you? Because they're there, they're trying to get your attention. You need to take the time to listen, okay? Because they're there, they're causing chaos because they're trying to get a hold of you. So listen,
Yeah.
close your eyes, do stuff, okay? But you can do it. And again, anybody can come on the oh, that's the wrong one. On the class on Tuesday nights. Dang it, there it goes.
Okay. Who's next?
All right, who we want next? Let's see. Let me go back to the chat. Okay. Yes, thank you. But remember, they're going to try something else to get your attention. Okay. There was somebody else that I was drawn to. Okay, so that's that. Carolyn Smith. Are you still here? Carolyn Smith. Carolyn Smith. We haven't read you. I don't think you've been on. Ali Grease, Galini, and Giza, sorry. Runama. All of you guys are here, but we only have time for one more reading. So.
I'm not seeing any response.
Yeah, no, that was the only thing I can give you, Seashells, because we read you yesterday. Okay, and yeah, I'm not seeing that person. Okay. Okay, Rice, not sure who that is, but
Oh,
you are
Grace.
new. Yeah, you are new, so we're going to read you. If you're here. If we've read you in the last week, you're not on the top of our list. Sorry. Yeah, I know. I did give a message because I still had to give a message to Seashells left over from yesterday. They gave that to me late.
Is that Allie Grace? Are you here?
I don't think she's. No. We might have to end it because we're at 2 minutes till. So that's up to you. If you want to do one more, that's fine.
I can do one more.
Okay.
Allie Grace. Once, going once.
Going twice.
Twice. Not seeing it. Okay. Pick another one.
Y'all, Eni, you have not been here before. So if you're here, please let us know. The more we get, more I call, the less time we're going to have to do another reading. So we'll be up. Right. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Yalini RTM.
Yeah, I see Runima. I see you. Runima. Court Smith, you're not new. You've been on mine. We read you yesterday. You might be new with Bonnie, but you can come on tonight. And then, yes, Zingiz, I know you're here. Thank you, Sherry. And I did see you in here. Okay. All right. I guess we're going to. Yeah, Court Smith, I had you yesterday. I know. I know you're new to this one. Yes, I am. But this is me. I read you yesterday. You have a very unique name. I'm just saying. Okay, so, and there's not many. All righty. So I guess we're done for the day.
Okay.
Because again, we don't do it yesterday and today. So, all right. Anything else we need to do today? Anybody else we need to talk to today? Remember, what we're saying for one is for everybody. Okay. So I got Courtney Smith. Got it. Thank you. Okay. So we're like I said, it's after 2 hours, so we're gonna head out. And we know that you guys were still here. We had 14 left on the list, and apologize can't get to everybody.
If you're still here and you want a reading, there's always private readings.
Mhm.
You're welcome.
Information is going across, and private readings are not for free. And these free readings are just for the just quick and easy. And tonight it is Bonnie with A5 Says, also known as Angie Lewis, and that's around 6. I'm not going to say the issue. 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Tomorrow morning will be Shauna, also known as Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot, and that will be around 10 to 11-ish Eastern Daylight Time. And now it says, oop, connection lost. Okay, and then Friday morning, I will be back. I will be back with Scott Underwood and the Gabriel Project and the Gabriel Collective that will be answering as well. So love to see you guys then. And Angie will be back on Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. ish Mountain Standard Time. And then again, the Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot will be on for tea time. And this is your tea time link for Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot. And that would be Monday around 10-ish Eastern Daylight Time. Okay, thank you guys for coming in. We appreciate all of you being here. Thank you so much. Yeah. Have a great one. Bye, Zingiza. Okay. Thank you. Love and light. Blessings.